What's good, Relocation Football League fans? It's your boy Smeedy, and I am coming here with a video that has been highly requested ever since I even began the RFL, and that is, how do you relocate teams in Madden? Now, I know there's been a ton of videos on this that has been posted on YouTube, but for some reason it seems like everybody still asks me the same question and would rather hear it from me instead of searching it up. So from now on, if somebody asks me this question while I am, on social media or everything, whenever they ask me or wherever they ask me at, I'm just going to send them the link to this video that they can watch and use. So that's the reason why I'm coming in with this video. Definitely a long wait for this one. It's been a lot of business I had to take care of. As you all know, for the RFL, it's a lot to keep this league up. And so this will help you guys out and hopefully stop all the questions of asking how do you relocate a team in Madden. So what I got right here is I'm going to start it from scratch just to show you. So I'm going to start a legit new offline franchise right here. So let's go ahead and start this one up. Let's just go with use active rosters. Doesn't matter, whatever settings you want for your franchise. And so I'm a Steelers fan, so I'm gonna go with the Steelers. And of course, if you want to relocate a team, you have to be an owner. Okay, so when you get to this menu when you choose your team, you got to change your role, right? Go from coach to owner, and it doesn't matter, whatever you want to do, who cares, yada yada yada. And then I'll just start it with this. Boom. So we start up the franchise. Wait for this to finish loading. So boom, our franchise is all set and ready to go. And some guys usually get stuck at this part, which is that you have to wait before change some settings before you can be able to relocate, right? So what you want to do is you want to go into your settings, go to league settings. And this is how I set up my Relocation Football League franchises every year. What you got to do in order to be able to relocate any team that you want to find the relocation settings right here in the league settings menu and change that to all users only. Okay, so change it to all users only, and I believe you can also do users only, doesn't matter, but I use all users only, so that way the CPU for the other teams doesn't change up on you either, and you'll have all your choices. So go ahead, change that setting, and pretty much you're set to go at that point for relocation. Now, how do you start the relocation process? First, you go to your owner tab right here. So you click on your owner tab, and then you go down to stadium. Okay, click on stadium, and it says the likelihood of franchise. Okay, I'm not reading that overview. See, this would be locked right now if you did not change the setting that I told you to earlier in your league settings. When you change it to user only, it will give all the users the ability to relocate their team. Okay, so now the relocation option is here. I should have did it before I pressed the thing, but at the end of the day, trust me, that's how this is available right now. So you hit relocate and hit confirm. So boom, relocation has started. So you've already started your process, right? And this is where I put the twist that I don't think anybody else has put out there when it comes to relocation teams. Okay, so we already just started the process of relocating one team. How about relocating multiple teams within one franchise? How do you do that? Well, this video is going to show you that, and I'm make sure to break this down as best as possible. So on an offline franchise, there's a way to do it online, but that's a little bit too much. Can't go into detail all the way with that just yet. And it's a lot of things to even get to the level of what we do in the RFL, because you need more than just a PlayStation 4 and things that we do. So you won't be able to do what it is that we do, because it's unique, and it requires you also to be able to know how to mod for cross-conference play and things like that. So since I can't show you that, I'll show you the next best thing, and that's to set up your own offline file for how to make relocation teams. So boom, you already started the process with creating your one team that's going to be relocated, right? What you want to do, if you want multiple teams relocated quickly, you want to do it all within the same year. So relocation doesn't even start giving you options until week 5. Here it is, preseason, or week 1, whenever you start your franchise, right? You click the R3 button. Hold up, let me go ahead and take the RFL logo off here. Okay, so now you should be able to see the screen. So you see at the top right corner, you see where it says R3. You click that button, right? And you see right here, it says characters, and right what you're on, it says create a new character. So you press X. Yes, I want to create a new character, which is, this is going to be the team that you're going to relocate as well. Let's just say, for instance, I want to relocate another AFC North team. So where's the Ravens at? Go to the Ravens. Boom. Right? And then, of course, you have to change this into an owner too in order to get the option to relocate a team. So, boom. Change the role to owner. Doesn't matter about this stuff. Like I said before, yada, yada, yada. And boom, you're a Ravens and a Steelers player now, or whatever team you choose. So right now you click R3 again, and you can see what teams you're managing right now in your offline file. Okay, boom. Got both of those guys, both in the same conference. Well, division. And it's conference anyway. So you got 2 teams right here ready to relocate. You can do that for multiple teams. You cannot relocate, and I repeat, you cannot relocate every single team within one file, which is why I said the RFL was different. So you only can relocate up to, I believe, 19 teams within one file, which gives you the opportunity to at least be able to relocate 16 teams, which means you can relocate an entire conference. So just like how I did with going with the same division with Steelers, the Ravens, you can relocate that same division, everyone in the AFC, okay, with a relocation team. And so, if you want to start something up like that, then boom, after you've done that, you got your team. It's the same process. Go right to the owner mode, go to the stadium, and we've already got the option where the user only players or teams are going to have the relocation option. So what you do, you hit the relocate again, and boom. I'm definitely not about to do this for the entire conference. I'm telling you right now, this takes a ton of time when you have to do it for a whole team. That's the reason why the RFL takes a minute to kick right back up. It's a lot that you have to do, and it is very time consuming for you to relocate an entire conference, let alone making 2 files and relocating 32 teams. That's takes a lot of time, which I don't feel a lot of people have the patience for. So I mean, just letting you know what it is, just the minimum of the things that we do. But yeah, so you got your 2 teams. Like I said, at this point, let's say you did the same thing. You relocated every single team in your conference now, right? So now you'll have every team available this year to be able to, after this season, be changed into a relocation team. So what you hit is, wherever you are in the file, if you want to play your season out, go ahead and play your season out. But I'm going to advance to the regular season here. This may take some time since it's an offline file, so it's going to definitely take a lot more time than an online file, which is an online file is even more tedious to do than this. So bear with me. I'm gonna skip ahead when I edit down this video. Okay, so boom, about after a minute or 2 later, I'm able to get into the week 1. And so what you want to do, nothing is going to happen until you get to week 5. So you want to keep advancing this until you get to week 5. Do not pass week 5 or the CPU will choose for you. So I'm gonna go ahead and skip ahead in this video again and make sure you guys see it. All you got to do is hit force advance, do it week by week. Don't try to do it where you skip the mid-season and then try to stop it, because if you do that, most likely you'll shoot past week 5 and you're screwed. And once you mess up, you got to restart this whole thing over again. So you do not want to do that. So make sure you do it 1 week at a time until you get to week 5. All right, so we are here at week 5, and as you can see right there, you see the relocation options already being available. You start and you do each of these sections. As you can see, relocate team, you name it, pick the uniforms in the stadium. All those are done within 4 weeks, which starts from week 5 on to, I believe, week 8. So that's we've got to the point that we wanted to get to, and that for me took about, I don't know, a minute or 2 again to be able to do. And so right now, just basically start your relocation option, where you want to go. Just choose available cities. And my favorite team, for guys who've been watching the RFL and knows and have been OGs subscribers to the RFL since the beginning, already knows favorite team is the San Antonio Dreadnoughts. So let's go ahead and do the Dreadnoughts. And at this point, what you want to do is once you've picked one for one team where you want to go and you want to choose other teams, like I said, go back to your characters option. I just chose for the Ravens. You want to make sure that you go through each team that you chose to relocate and do the same process. So that way they all get done at the same time. So now I'm going to go to the Steelers, and they should have the relocation options available as well. So boom, there it is right there. Click on it, view the available cities. And I guess my second favorite team in terms of success in the RFL, why not throw the Dublin Celtic Tigers out there. So we're going to go to Dublin. My man Dre, that's where the GOAT's at. And so, boom, we're done with this week. Say you do that for every single one of your teams to relocate the conference. You got to do that same process so that all teams are done and ready to go all at the same time, like I mentioned. So what you do, advance the week. So force advance, boom. And there we go. We got the name. So now, of course, you go through your basic team selection. There goes the Celtic Tigers. Boom, go with them. Go back to you got to do this for every single team now. So that's why I said this takes a lot of time. But when it's done, it's definitely worth it. And there we go. You got the Dreadnoughts in the building. Boom. Got both of them. And like I said, when you do it for all teams, you keep advancing. Going on to week 6 now. Now, when it comes to, I'm pretty much going to, at this point, skip ahead because, of course, I don't care about what the uniforms and stadiums are right now. You would go through that, pick what you feel is best for your team. But I'm going to just go ahead and already here, once you've done picking everything, you want to finish your season, whatever you want to do, once you've done all the relocation options and everything that you want to do for your team being relocated, you want to go ahead and, finish out your season. I'm going to go ahead, advance this to the next season. And by that time, we should already have all of our relocation teams established and ready to go at the same time. And so I'm going to skip ahead right now. And I'll actually time this and come back and let you know how long this actually has taken for me. All right, so there we go. From the time I finished talking and the time I finished recording, it said it took me 3 minutes in an offline file to advance in the future after getting those things done. So honestly, it seems like Madden kind of sped up this process because I remember back in the day when I first started up the RFL, that took me about a good hour. Well, this is not including if you're doing these relocations for every single team. So this is actually going to take a much longer process. But when you get everything done, it takes approximately about 3, maybe 3.5, close to 4 minutes to be able to advance in the future and get yourself set up with your relocation team set. And as you can already see, the Dreadnoughts are set. Let's go ahead and look at the division, and boom, you can see it right there. Celtic Tigers are in the division with us in the AFC North. And just once again to get another closer look at it, boom. The relocations, that's 2 teams at a time. So like I said, if you do this for every single one of the teams that you can possibly relocate at the same time, you can relocate more than one team within one season at a time, which, like I said, takes a heck of a lot of time and patience. And that's a big reason on why we're unique, because not a lot of people are willing to put in the time that we have been able to do to create the league for what it was. And I remember, I started out this alone, so I did all this by myself back in the day. A good thing now I got help. But yeah, that's it, man. That is exactly how you relocate multiple teams within one file on Madden 20, and should be the same for the rest of the Maddens from here on out, as long as they keep relocation options available. And yeah, that's going to be it for me, Smitty, RFL Commissioner and play-by-play commentator. If you guys are listening to the beats, me and my brothers made these beats. So if anybody interested in copping up, man, come in and holla at your boy. I'm a producer too. I make some beats, but of course, my main passion, the RFL. But hopefully this helps you guys out. Like I said, anybody ask me a question about relocating, guys, I'm going to just do nothing but send you this link from now on. I'm not going to explain it to you. It takes a lot to have to explain it to about 30, 40, 50 people who message me daily asking me this. From now on, you'll have a video from the RFL officially showing you how to get it done from the commissioner himself. So with that being said, I'm out. Thank you for your time. in peace.